Hey everybody, it's your girl Zombiegirlminis. Hopefully you can hear me okay with this new microphone setup. But I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to build small trees on a budget. So you need some crafting wire. You can usually find this in your crafting section for like $1, and you can make a few trees and some bushes out of it. Also, you're going to need some paint, different colors. I mixed different colors of acrylic paint. Cheap stuff, nothing too fancy. Also, I think the previous one I did tutorial was the base. You can make a base with felt, just paint the felt, or you can use a microfiber towel, glue it to the bottom of that. You can that little wood plaque, or you can use like foam board. But here's this Spanish moss. This stuff is not the greatest stuff, but it works. It works. It works. Usually also you need some spray adhesive. Actually, you don't really need spray adhesive. You could just use regular, all-purpose glue, clear glue, because sometimes you're going to get this Spanish moss is going to not come in clumps. It's going to be pieces, so it's going to get messy. I suggest wearing gloves. Then you can take your glue and like a piece of parchment paper, wax paper. So when you make and shape the top of your tree, it sticks together. So you're going to take your moss, so this is all loose stuff, and then take your glue and you're going to ball it up. And don't worry, it takes time. Sometimes you're going to have to wait till it dries, get a little round ball, add more glue, as it dries, and then form your tree top over that. So I'm going to get that out of your faces. And then you're going to want a crafting wire trunk. Okay, so crafting wire, you want to cut it 3 pieces, long, medium, short. 3 long, 3 medium size, 3 short. These are about, one is 6 point, let me see. Sorry. One is 7, the longest is 7 inches, the middle one is 6 inches, and the short one is 5. So you're going to make 3 of each size. 3 of each size times, there you go. So, and then separate them each in a small bundle. So you have 3 bundles of your mixed sizes. So what you want to do is you'll start tying them, binding or wrapping them together. So first, I start with 1, just to start out. Just wrap it a little bit, but just keep a little space at the bottom so you can have a place where you can put it out and you can glue it to a piece of foam board or a piece of just regular cardboard you can get at home. And then you'll stick the felt or whatever kind of grass you make, and you can glue it under there. So we'll do that. Just twist it a little bit to get started. Oops. Sorry. Just twist, twist, twist. Usually I use some pliers, but start twisting it, like each one just a little bit, so you can start getting that tree trunk started. And the reason why I like to do 3 is because it has those branches that come out and stuff like that. Tight, twist, twist, twist. And just make sure you're leaving a little bit at the bottom. So then you'll grab all 3, and then you'll start twisting more. Twisting more until you get to the top. Then you'll start using, like, say, medium and small, and you'll start twisting those tall and short, because all trees have different types of lengths. twist those, whatever suits you the best, or whatever, however you want your trees to look, is up to you. And it's just learn by building a bunch. So, and they'll also wind them back together and spread them out. Don't worry. That's what makes it fun. So you see, you're starting to get your branches. I know some look longer than others, but again, you can also wrap the longer one around and spread those branches out. Then you could get a good look on where you want your branches to stick out. And you could also trim the long pieces off if it's too long for you. That's a nice little tree trunk. So after you have your tree trunk the way you want it, pretty much, that one needs a little bit more work, but that's okay. So you'll take your Spanish moss when it's done drying, and then you just, glue it to the top. Glue it to these branches. And you can also twist the branches like this. Let me see, it's hard to see when you're sitting behind the camera. It's a little bit dark in here, so I'm sorry. Twist them around. But you can make a lot more trees and shrubbery. You can make them in any scale you want. But this works pretty good for just like a 1/64, maybe a little bit bigger, or trees come very tall. So let me show you what she looks like when you have. You can also use aquarium rocks or pebbles. That's what she looks like on there. The tree is glued. Some Spanish moss also. Oh. But you can use these pebbles. I got these at the dollar store. You can get like different paints at the dollar section at your Walmart. These are about $1. Use your glue gun, and just you can glue it down to the base and then cover it. And then you can also add different pigments if you feel like, if you use spray glue, sometimes it dulls out that green. Just add more green, and you can paint your pebbles with your different types of acrylic paint. And yeah, there you go. It's a little small diorama. Don't have to buy this expensive stuff. I think the most expensive stuff out of the whole thing is probably going to be your whatever, like if you use a better adhesive spray or Spanish moss. But everything else is pretty cheap and affordable. But that's how I build my little trees. You can build smaller ones too. And just make sure have a place where you get your hot glue gun. I use a mini glue gun. Mini glue sticks, and be careful because it's hot. So if you're trying to do this with kiddos, just make sure that you are the one that's making sure nobody gets burnt. So yeah, you can make smaller trees and you can add them to your diorama as you want. So that is the tree tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this helps you out on your miniature world building. It's always fun, and it's not always going to be super perfect. And that's the beauty of art. So have fun and open that die cast and open up your world, even your miniature world. All right, guys. Bye-bye.